Hi, everyone. It is Jennifer Brownstick, the founder of The Mindful Family. And I wanted to create this video for some time now. One of the tools that I use in my daily life and that has really been amazingly helpful in moving through some big emotions, some outdated mindsets, has been this process called EFT, or Emotional Freedom Technique. And I've learned about EFT only about two years ago. I have taken a couple classes on it, but I'm certainly, I'm not certified in EFT. And what I love about it is that anybody can do it. It's so simple that just after watching this one video, you will be able to incorporate EFT into your life. And if you want to work with somebody to go deeper into EFT, that is fantastic. And I highly recommend that because they can be really helpful. There's also classes through the Tapping Solution, which is where I learned a lot about EFT, about the history, where it came from, how it all started. And my feeling about why EFT works so well is really twofold. One, it addresses the feelings that you're maybe have been pushing down, maybe haven't been wanting to express or admit that you're feeling. It pulls them out into the forefront, right in the front of your face. You can look at them and then you can do something about it. And the other piece is that it's in the present moment, and it's very mindful. There's mindfulness based, which is, of course, my favorite thing. So you're just aware of what's happening in the present moment, and always with compassion, always with love, for yourself, for humanity, for the people in your life. That recognition that the human experience is freaking hard, and we need these tools. We need to practice these tools so that we can be the best version of ourselves. So this particular EFT exercise is one that I'll do when my kids are driving me crazy. The fighting between sisters, the baby's been upset or she's been crying all day. So I have three daughters, 15 months, 4.5, and 7.5, and they have very different needs. And sometimes they all come at the same time, and maybe my needs haven't been met that day for my own self-care and sleep, or whatever my needs are, and the anger boils up. I feel it in my body. I feel this frustration, and I just want to rip my hair out and scream sometimes. And of course I love these little people, they're amazing, but I get angry sometimes, and I know you do too, because there's no mom on the planet that is totally peaceful and calm all the time. It's just not possible. But what we can do is bring awareness to it, accept that it's happening, and let it go. So this is how EFT works. So you craft a setup statement. Well, first you label the number. So how bad are you feeling? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like you need to run out of the house, get a sitter immediately, and get away from the kids. 1 being like, oh, I'm a little frustrated, like I can handle it though. Like if they hug me, I'm like, oh yeah, I still love them. So choose. There's no right or wrong. You cannot get this wrong. So just pick a number. And usually if I start tapping, like it's at least a 6. I have to be getting up there in my physical sensation or my level of frustration. So I'm just going to pull my hair back because you're going to need to see the tapping points. Okay. So you've labeled it, you've picked a number, you craft your setup statement. So even though I feel this rage towards my children, I choose to deeply love and accept myself. That's a statement, and this is where you tap right here on your hand. So even though I feel this rage and anger at my children, I choose to deeply love and accept myself. 2 more times. even though I feel this feeling of rage and anger, I choose to deeply love and accept myself. Even though I feel these feelings of rage and anger, I choose to deeply and completely accept myself and my feelings. Okay, you take a deep breath. And then you remind yourself of what you're tapping on by tapping through the different points. And these are the points that you're going to want to focus on. So you start here, and the anger, that's the feeling. This anger that I'm feeling, this heat in my body, this anger at my kids, this anger at their behavior. They're driving me crazy. Your collarbone. I feel like I can't stand it. Under the arm. These kids are driving me crazy. The eyebrow. I'm so angry. Side of the eye. I'm so frustrated. I'm so angry at them. I can't stand it anymore. Under the nose. They take all my energy. I'm so angry. I give so much. Under the arm. I'm so angry. I don't know what to do. Top of the head. I'm so angry. And then you take a deep breath in and out. And then you see how you're feeling. And you don't have to use those words. You can say whatever is coming to your mind, whatever the feeling is. Be very, very specific. I'm feeling angry that I didn't get to go to my Pilates class because my kids got sick. I'm feeling angry because nobody wanted to eat the dinner that I made. I'm feeling angry because everybody's screaming and I can't take it anymore. You can get very, very specific in what you're feeling. And it's okay to be honest. It's okay to say, I can't stand these people right now. We all know that you love your kids, but sometimes, everybody's going to drive you crazy one time or another. But tapping can really help to let it go so you can move past that and to, feel a little bit better. So once you've done that, and you can do that as many times, stay in that feeling of anger until your feelings get to be around like a 2 or a 3. So that when you're saying that, like when you're saying, I feel so angry, like you don't really feel it in your body anymore. Like that feeling in your stomach or your feeling in your throat, it's just not as strong as when you first started tapping. So that's what you're sort of looking for. There's no right number, wrong number. You could say, okay, I'm just going to do 3 rounds of tapping. And then what I like to do is I like to end with something that's more empowering. So more statements that sort of set the tone for the, how we want to feel. So again, we start on the top of the eye. And this anger is so hard. I know that I'm a good person. This anger is so hard. I know that I need to take care of myself. Under the eye. This anger, it hurts me. I'm ready to let this anger go. The chin. I'm ready to be peaceful. I'm ready to engage with my family. The arm. I know that the reason they're pushing my buttons is because I didn't take care of myself. Top of the head. I know that the reason that they're pushing my buttons is because they just need attention. That maybe they had a bad day too. Eyebrow. I know the reason that I'm so angry is that I need to love myself. Side of the eye. I can look at this anger. It's okay to feel angry. It's just a feeling. Chin. I can choose not to act on my anger. I can choose to let anger be my teacher. In the arm, I can choose to use this to develop my level of consciousness. Top of the head, it's okay to be angry sometimes. Eyebrow, I know I'm a good mom. Side of the eye, I know I'm doing my best. Under the eye, I know my kids are doing their best in this moment. Under the nose, I know it's really hard to be a human. Chin, it's really hard to be in a family sometimes. Collarbone, and it's okay to have compassion for ourselves. Under the arm, it's okay to get angry sometimes. Top of the head, and it's okay to forgive ourselves. It's okay to forgive our children. Take a deep breath and let it go. So that's all that it is. And if you couldn't see, I was tapping, it's like where my bra line would be. So if you had a hard time seeing that, the tapping points that you go through are first the karate chop. Next is the eyebrow, side of the eye, under the nose, the chin, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head. And then take a deep breath after each round and make sure that you drink lots and lots of water to let go of any of that energy stuff that just does not serve you anymore. So I hope you enjoyed this mini EFT lesson and that you can incorporate it when your kids are driving you crazy. Always love and light, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.